Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the 2017 favorites for the drugstore. I already did a high-end version. If you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out because I already did that one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I want to point out, if you didn't see my other video, go check it out. But also, I might not have a product for every category, like primer, blah blah blah, because I didn't want to just put one in there just because. I wanted to put it in there if I truly did have a favorite, and I am trying out some new primers at the drugstore right now, and I'll give an update with that soon. But at the moment I do not have any favorites of 2017 for the drugstore, so I just want to point that out for primers. And there's a couple other categories I don't have as well, so let's go ahead and get started. So since I don't have a primer, I'm going to go ahead and start out with foundation. My favorite foundation at the drugstore has been the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I love this so much. It's so dewy. It's got a good medium. Even build it up to full coverage possibly. I'm like almost out of this actually. It's just wonderful. It's not a pump, it's a squeeze tube, but that's okay. I like to just kind of squeeze it on my face and it just gives a beautiful glow. And I love it so much. So definitely favorite foundation at the drugstore. Concealer. This is my favorite concealer of all time, even over probably the high end. I don't know, but this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. It's got like this, you twist it and it comes out of this little applicator. Some people don't like that. I feel like it's really soft on my under eyes, and I still use a beauty blender to blend it out. But I don't know, I just love this so much. As you can see, I'm almost out of it, and I already have a backup because I just love this so much. Anytime like they're on sale or I have some Ulta points or something like that, I go ahead and pick me up one because I just go through these like crazy. So I love these so much, and they have a lot of good different shades, and it's really hydrating to me, but like a good medium coverage as well. So love this concealer. For powder, it has been the Milani Prep Set and Glow. This is really similar to my Hourglass powder I have. It's kind of a dupe for it. It's so smooth, but it kind of gives like a dewy luminosity to your skin. I'm not sure. It's so beautiful, and I just love Milani's makeup. It's stunning. So definitely check this out. I love this powder. Go ahead and do bronzer, blush, and highlight. You're also going to notice, like, because I'm trying to go in the order of my makeup. I didn't really have a favorite eyeshadow this year. I definitely used some and I liked some. Like, I liked the Milani one, and I had a Wet n Wild that I tried, but they just weren't at the top level as like my high-end ones. And I did mention a high-end palette that could kind of be considered like an affordable / drugstore, so you might check out that video if you want some eyeshadow recommendations. But for bronzer, blush, and highlight, my favorite bronzer hands down has been the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is just so pretty. And also, if you're wondering, they did come out with some more shades of this. I had the light bronze, and I used up probably about half of that or more. And I just like was deciding that, I know it's kind of late on deciding it, but it was just a little too light for me. And I do have pretty pale skin, so I went ahead and went in the shade, it's just called Bronzer. But they come out with 4 more shades, I believe. So definitely check that out if like you wanted to try these but you didn't feel like there was a good shade for you, because they smell good and they work beautifully. They have almost not a shimmer but kind of a satin matte, and I just love it so much. So definitely check this out. It's my favorite bronzer of 2017. For blush, these Essence Satin Touch blushes are beautiful. I also have the shade Satin Love, I think, but I did a declutter on a lot of my makeup and I got rid of that because Exposed is really similar to that, but I kept this one. This is called Satin Coral. It is so smooth and buttery, but it's just, oh, it's the perfect blush for like spring and summer, but I wear it all the time anyway. It's just beautiful, and they're like $2, so you can't beat that. I love these blushes. Next is highlight. I love this so much. I did so much hunting when these first came out, I think over the summer. I was like looking for them everywhere. I was like, oh, I can't find it. It was the Milani, and this is the Strobe Light Afterglow 01 highlighter. It looks kind of like a shell. It's so beautiful, but even more beautiful than that is the actual product. I'm going to do a swatch right here. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. and I reach for it constantly. It's really up there with high-end highlighters. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I just love it so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do some eye products real quick. My favorite eyeliner has been the NYX Epic Liner. It was the Physicians Formula, and I still love that one so much. I actually have it right here. I use this a bunch as well, but then once I was introduced to this, it's actually a little bit cheaper as well. That's one of the reasons why I love the Physicians Formula one, is because it's way cheaper than like the Stila or the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner. But then I came across this one, and I think that one's like $12.99, and this one's like $7.99, I believe. A really precise point. It's really affordable. It's really black. I just love it so much. Mascara, favorite mascara of all time. It's so hard for me to find a good mascara. I love the IT Cosmetics Superhero. I love this one more than any mascara probably I've ever tried. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. It is absolutely beautiful. I've gone through multiple this year already, and I just love it. It builds my volume. It's not too clumpy. I'm not a big fan of it on my lower lash line. I like to use something else for that. But this is just beautiful. I love it so much. Then for brows, my favorite that I've discovered for a brow pencil has been the NYX Micro Brow. It's got a really good spoolie, and it's got a really great precise pencil to fill in my brows. So I just love this pencil a lot. There's not really much you can say about a brow pencil, but I have tried some that aren't very well. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the L'Oreal brow pencil because I felt like it was a little too pigmented, which you don't really want for your brows, and it was kind of hard to find a good shade. It was a little bit red toned for me. This one has really good shades, and it's really affordable, and you can get sales all the time at Ulta. This one, oh, I love this so much. This is the Essence, it's called the Lash and Brow Gel Mascara, but I use this as my brow gel. It's, I don't know, I just love it. It's kind of cooling when you put it on. Like, the gel feels like really good when you put it on your brows, and it's just a really great brow gel. It puts your brows in place, but even more importantly than that, it's like $2. It's amazing. It's so wonderful, and I don't know, I've never really liked a brow gel as much as I've liked this. Normally they're kind of boring to me, and I still love my L'Oreal one, but this one's so much less expensive, so I love it so much. As I did in my other video, I'm going to go ahead and just mention my favorite setting spray, which was the Milani Make It Last setting spray. As you can see, considering how much I love my Urban Decay one, I've went through this quite a bit, way more than half. I just love it so much. It's a really great makeup setting spray. It makes your makeup last. I just love it. It's amazing. So definitely check this out. Now for lips, I don't actually have a lipstick, but I do have a liquid lipstick and 2 glosses to mention. My favorite liquid lipstick from the drugstore was the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is in the shade Loyalist, I believe. Yes, I'll do a swatch for you. These are really comfortable. They have a really unique kind of shape to them. I'm going to do a swatch right here. They're really pigmented. It's kind of like a peachy nude. I just love it so much. It's beautiful. They last all day. They have a lot of beautiful shades. They have a lot of vibrant shades as well. So definitely check out this line. They're beautiful. Okay, and last but not least are glosses. These are really a lot older in the drugstore, but I kept hearing Jessica Braun, Jam Beauty 89, talk about these all the time on YouTube, and I was like, I'm gonna try them, and like, they're kind of hard to find. I found mine at a CVS, but it's the NYX glosses. Like, you can tell I've been using them. They're like kind of worn off, but it's the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss, and I have these shades Beige and Sweetheart. They are just so beautiful. They have such a shine. I'm going to put one right here. This is Sweetheart. I mean, look how pigmented that is. Look at, see the shine? It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's totally up there, but it's a little bit comparable to the Marc Jacob one. And they kind of, I can't put my finger on what they smell like. It's almost like a cherry smell. It's not too overpowering. I'm going to put the other one right here. And this one right here is Beige. Oh, it's so beautiful. And look at the shine. Oh, it's stunning. I just love it so much. So those have been my favorite lip products from the drugstore in 2017. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.